Okay, so welcome back to our Division 1-ലേക്കുള്ള യാത്രയിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക് ടു അവർ റോഡ് ടു ഡിവിഷൻ 1. നമ്മൾ എന്തായാലും 3 ഡേയ്സിനുള്ളിൽ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ ഇല്ലയോ നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. I don't think I can, but it's trying something that is impossible to do, but we will try. Okay, so let's get into the game. Hello. Okay. Hope everybody can see me. Yes. Okay. Okay, we'll be doing daily chance. അതും ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടാവും. ഇത് ആര് കിട്ടിയാലും അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ലതാണെന്ന് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു. സൺ ഹ്യൂമിൻ അറിയില്ല. ഐ ഡോണ്ട് തിങ്ക് റൊമാറോ നൈസായിരിക്കും, ഇവനും നൈസായിരിക്കും. ഇവനൊക്കെ അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ല കാർഡ്സാണ്. ലൂയിസ് ഡയസ് അത്യാവശ്യം സൂപ്പറായിരിക്കും ബിക്കോസ് ഇറ്റ്സ് ലൂയിസ് ഡയസ്. So let's go and spin this to like Mokhtar, Dahari and Animation Class Willpower. Willpower ഒക്കെ ഉള്ള പിള്ളേർ കിട്ടിയില്ല. റോബിൻ കോച്ചിന് തന്നു. നമുക്ക് കോച്ചിൻ്റെ ആവശ്യമില്ല. റെഡ് കാർപ്പറ്റൊക്കെ ഇട്ടിട്ട് ഒരു റൈറ്റ് ഫോർവേഡ് കിട്ടി. Luis Figo, free chance. No way. No way. Free chance. Free ആയിട്ട് ലൂയിസ് ഫിഗോ. എനിക്ക് ഒട്ടും ഇഷ്ടമില്ലാത്തൊരു പ്ലെയറെ തന്നെ അവർ തന്നല്ലോ എന്ന് ഓർക്കുമ്പോഴാണ്. ലൈക്ക് ഹൗ? Nah, this is wild. No way. No way. Oof. Like how? Like I'm not able to. എന്നാലും എഡ്ജ് റോസിങ്ങും മാഗ്നറ്റിക് ഫീറ്റും ഉള്ള ഫിഗോനെ തന്നവർ. ലൈക്ക് അതെന്തത്? മാഗ്നറ്റിക് ഫീറ്റ് എന്താ സാധനം? magnetic field. Okay, I think the magnetic field. I don't know what is the usage of magnetic field. This is my first time getting it. And in position of the ball increase the player's ability to keep it based on number of opponents within 5 meters, 4 opponent max. Keep it. Oh, പന്ത് പോയില്ല കാര്യം. Wow, അവൻ കറക്റ്റ് പ്ലെയറിനെ. ഇടിവാളൊക്കെ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. കറണ്ടൊക്കെ പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ സ്ട്രീം നിർത്തുന്നതായിരിക്കും. അല്ല എന്നാലും ഫ്രീ ചാൻസിൽ എനിക്ക് ഫിഗോയിന് വരെ തരുന്ന ഞാൻ ലൈക്ക് That's something that I never thought would happen. Like, ഒട്ടും വിചാരിക്കാത്തൊരു സാധനം. First instinct. Breakthrough reading is speaking for physical contact. അത് പിന്നെയും കുഴപ്പമില്ല. മതിയാവൂല. Okay. Then I will give him a prayer fusion. അല്ല, ഈ ഗാവി എനിക്ക് വേണ്ട. എൻ്റെ ഓൾറെഡി ഒരു ഗാവി കിടപ്പുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പം അതും കിട്ടി. ജസ്റ്റ് ലെവൽ ട്രെയിനിങ് കൊടുക്കുക. ഡൺ. ഓക്കെ, ക്രോസ് സ്പെഷ്യാലിസ്റ്റ് തന്നെ കിട്ടുകയും ചെയ്തു. ലൈക്ക് സ്പീഡ് 97, 99 വയ്ക്കുമ്പോൾ like how did I get Figo? Like അതും നാലും എങ്ങനെ? That's an insane pull. എത്ര പറയാനുണ്ട്? ഫിഗോ എടുക്കട്ടെ, അല്ലാണ്ട് okay, we'll start our first game. നാലും ഫിഗോയെ കിട്ടി. I never thought I would be getting Figo. ഫ്രീ ചാൻസിൽ എനിക്ക് ഫിഗോയെ കിട്ടി. I don't know who is watching currently, but yeah, I got Figo in free chance. Free ചാൻസിൽ ഫിഗോയെ കിട്ടി.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect
Figo is a player that
for the
I don't want to use
characters
in my squad.
who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Luis Figo, now there's a class act. You can't disagree with that. Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create. Pass somewhat off target. Ribery. glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. He has found a way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Stojkovic knocks it out wide.
Oh, nice.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's picked his way through. Real chance here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp move. He's having a hit! He has hit that forcefully. Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And the pass is intercepted. This might spell danger. India are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he cuts out the supply. Quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. Right to be. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Passing nice and neat. Stojkovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he is dashing away. That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Very nice, nice save from Manila.
He had plenty to do. Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. He is through here. And it's Shevchenko. Decent chance!
Nice.
Brilliant from Shevchenko! A finish of true class! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed. So the first goal of the game. This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Nice, great. Great block from my Brazil Bantek.
If only. Shevchenko certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here. India have the chance to go the other way. And Dyke gets over and intercepts.
Okay. Nice.
Red to the right.
Okay.
He's shifting through the gears here. Figo stood his ground strongly. Figo, Stojkovic! Well, that is clearly not the out. Is that for the first half? So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
India are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a little off target.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rashford. Now it's Haaland. And this is Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Figo. Lovely bit of skill.
എടാ നെയ്മർ
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Rijkaard, that's a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Foot in. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveler.
എടാ ഫിഗ ഓർഡറാ നിനക്ക്
Well, he got
97
rid because
സ്പീഡൊക്കെ
he was
എന്തിനാ
under pressure.
കൊടുത്തേ?
Some resolute defending there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Ronaldinho, a player who needs
ഇങ്ങനെയാണ്
no
ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്.
introduction.
ഛെ,
India perhaps contemplating their next change here. India can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, sweet feet. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
കളല്ലേ
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
അടി ആ ഗോൾ
And that could come back to haunt them.
And that's really unlucky because
Goal
he did an
കേറേണ്ടതാണ്.
awful lot wrong then. It's the let off for that defence.
And it's come back to the keeper.
ഓ ബാക്ക് പാസ് ഇട്ട് കളിക്കുക.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, no messing about.
ഇതിന് റെഡ് കിട്ടി. ആ അല്ല
They are now a 9-man team.
well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Don't know if it will work. നമുക്ക് ട്രൈ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. സ്റ്റാർട്ട് പറയാം. രണ്ട് റെഡ് കാർഡ് ഇട്ടത് ഭയങ്കര ശോകമായിപ്പോയി. ഇപ്പം വാൻ ബ്യൂട്ടിന് പകരം ടോണി ആഡംസിനെ ഇറക്കാം, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. കാരണം വാൻഡേക്കിൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഒരു ഡിസ്ട്രോയർ വെച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ കാര്യമില്ല, അതാണ് ഞാൻ അങ്ങനെ വെക്കുന്നത്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡീൻ ഹൂയിസിനെ, പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് ഷോർട്ട് ടൈം ഇല്ല. ഷോർട്ട് ടൈം ഡീൻ ഹൂയിസൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ അവനെ കളിപ്പിക്കുക.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Coming on the field, number 20.
Nice.
Pulls off a sensational save.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot. Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Through. Yes.
Made out to the left flank.
Nice.
He's got away.
അടിച്ചോ.
Tries a shot. And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
റാഷ്ഫോർഡ് അങ്ങനത്തെ മിസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതല്ല. That's why I tried it. പാട്ട്.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now then, Jim, what can you tell us about the extraordinary Luis Figo?
Well, he's one of Portugal's most decorated players, possibly the best of their so-called golden generation. He was certainly amongst the most elegant and the most stylish. I think in essence, he's a traditional winger whose game is all about beating people to the byline and getting those crosses in.
And he is dashing away. He's being urged. Select goal! It's in! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt I
I
might
doubt very
get
much that this was in the script.
Parablicky.
It's Figo, and here's Stojkovic. Can he get on the end of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromised.
Code വരുന്നുണ്ട്. Sorry. അപ്പോൾ അത് തോറ്റി ബിക്കോസ് ഐ ഗോട്ട് എ കോൾ. ഐ ഹാഡ് ടു attend that call also. അപ്പോൾ അത് തെറ്റി. അപ്പം അതും പോയി. ഞാൻ ഈ എൻ ഗെയിം കാർഡൊക്കെ വെച്ച് കളിച്ചാൽ പിന്നെ എന്തായാലും തോക്കൂല്ലോ അതുവരെ. കുഴപ്പമില്ല, വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക്. we're back. വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനൊന്നുമില്ല. ഞാൻ ഫിഫ 25 കളിച്ചാലോ എന്നൊക്കെ എനിക്ക് വിചാരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ലൈക്ക് ഐ ഡോണ്ട് നോ, ഐ വിൽ ട്രൈ ടു ഡു സംതിങ് അബൌട്ട് ഇറ്റ്. പക്ഷെ ഫിഫ 25 ഞാൻ പി സിക്കകത്ത് കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ ലാഗാം. പിന്നെ അതിന് ഞാൻ സ്ട്രീം കൂടി ചെയ്യാൻ വെക്കുന്നത് പിന്നെ ലാഗാം. ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി ടു മച്ച് ലാഗ് ദാറ്റ് വോണ്ട് ബി ഏബിൾ ടു സീ മൈ ഫേസ്. അല്ലേ, മുഖമൊക്കെ കാണാമായിരിക്കും, പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ മൂവ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് മാതിരി എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ആംഗിളിലൊക്കെ ഒന്നും മനസ്സിലാവത്തുമില്ല. എൻ്റെ അങ്ങനെ മൂവ് ചെയ്യുന്നതും അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് സൗണ്ട് കേൾക്കുന്നതും കേൾക്കാം. അപ്പോൾ പിന്നെ കാര്യം.
It never lets us down. Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest. Without question. Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's played through for him.
He's shifting through the gears here.
അതെ അവൻ്റെ കാലിൽ നിന്ന് പോയത്. Bro, you literally have magnetic feet.
And here's Shevchenko, and here's Stojkovic.
കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് അവിടെ തന്നെ നിന്നു.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely, now then. And Shevchenko! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Oh, good read.
Nice.
He read that really well and stopped
റൈക്കാർഡിൽ നിന്ന് റൈക്കാർഡിലേക്ക്, ക്രൈഫിൽ നിന്ന് തിരിച്ച് റൈക്കാർഡിലേക്ക്, റൈക്കാർഡിൽ നിന്ന് പിന്നെയും തിരിച്ചത് റൈക്കാർഡിലേക്ക്.
Stojkovic.
ഫിഗോയുടെ വക ഒരു ക്രോസ്. ഷെവ്ചെങ്കോ കാര്യമുണ്ടായില്ല. ദാറ്റ് വാസ് എ ഗ്രേറ്റ് ക്രോസ്. ക്രോസ് ഭയങ്കര കിടുമായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ ഹെഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ ആരും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല.
Howson is there to clear. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot.
Bangladesh
nice.
like their pressing from the front.
Relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity, standard practice. Real chance! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play.
Nice.
India with the corner. They're first. Terrific! It's hit the uprights.
Wow.
No messing about.
Nice.
Just bludgeoned away. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance.
And this is Shevchenko.
അടിക്കടാ ഫിനോമിനൽ ഫിനിഷിംഗ് ഒക്കെ എന്തിനാണ് കൊടുത്തേക്കണ ടോട്ടി
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And this is Cruyff. And he's lost his Cruyff! Johan Cruyff!
ആ പോസ്റ്റ് തട്ടിനകത്തേക്ക്
And
വരുന്നു.
well, we had a feeling, Peter, that he would show up sometime, but not in such spectacular style. I can tell you, it certainly made one man's job a lot easier in this half-time break.
There will be
And a big chance!
What
That's what
a
you call
save.
inspired goalkeeping. Oh, he's really looking like he's on the
സ്റ്റോയ്ക്കോച്ച്
very top of his
കറക്റ്റ്
game
റൺ
here.
എടുത്ത് പറ്റിയ പാസ് ശവിച്ചങ്കോയും കൊടുത്തു പക്ഷെ കാര്യം ഉണ്ടായില്ല.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Then it will be taken by people. വലത്തെ കാലിലാണെങ്കിൽ ഏറ്റവും ബെറ്റർ ഫിഗർ തന്നെ. കറക്റ്റാ
He leaps for it.
കറക്റ്റ് ശവിച്ചങ്കോയുടെ തലയിലേക്ക് വെച്ചു കൊടുക്കണേ.
Oh, that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
റാഷ്ഫോർഡിന് പോകുന്നില്ല.
At half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline. Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. We're on the move again. It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play it with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just... He's having a pop!
അയാളെ മാറ്റം പറഞ്ഞു ഹാളങ്ങി
save.
എടുത്തില്ല.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Pedro Porro. And it's Kubo. Kubo, upright and purposeful. Kubo proves just a little bit too strong. And they're back on the ball again. That's good play. Ronaldinho, oh, great leap!
Nah.
And he's heaved it away. And this is Ronaldinho. And he's quick to get rid. India still behind thanks to that solitary strike. India really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see. Tries one from range. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
പോട്ടെ.
Referee's given a throw.
I forgot to change this man. ഇനിയാണല്ലോ നമ്മൾ ക്രോസ് ഇടുന്നത്.
substitution in progress.
Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Kubo.
Hello.
Your impression so far, Jim? India are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. Nesta. India still have the cards to affect this game. Pedro Porro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Adi.
Towering off the post. Played it again.
That
probably deserved better.
Why can't I score?
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into
Why?
the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
പോയി.
Oh, easy
Nice,
pickings
nice.
there.
കൊടുക്ക്. Nice.
And it's Kubo.
എടാ അത് ഫെർ എടുത്ത്.
India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain
തിരിച്ചിട്
some
എടുക്ക്.
pressure.
Nice. Nice.
Haaland. That
Ah,
is good pressure, just
കളയല്ലേ.
hounded him off it.
Nice.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
But that signals the very end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle.
Can't accept that match. Like, എന്നാലും അത് എങ്ങനെയാ മാറ്റാൻ തോറ്റ്? അത്ര ഷോട്ട് അടിച്ച്. PC with 3134 team strength, and he might be having full of last week and one short time with, oh nice. It's a great squad with great players. Yes. Hi bro,
Well,
hello.
football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hi.
hours it might
Welcome
not
to
feel
the channel.
like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Figo is really quite unique, Peter. I mean, his technique is flawless. A winger, but with the vision of a real playmaker.
Essentially the complete package.
Oh.
Yeah, you would certainly call him that. A
എനിക്ക്
truly
ഫിഗോനെ കിട്ടി. അത്
magnificent
ഫ്രീ
player.
ചാൻസ് ലൈക്ക്
Looking for
ഒട്ടും
a
എക്സ്പെക്ട്
runner.
ചെയ്യാം. അത് ഒട്ടും എക്സ്പെക്ട് ചെയ്തില്ലാത്ത സാധനമാണ്. നമ്മൾ ഫ്രീ
Lovely
ചാൻസ് ഒന്നും
feet.
എനിക്ക് ഇതേവരെ ഒരൊറ്റ പ്ലെയറിനും ഇങ്ങനെ കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല.
Challenge just a bit
ഇപ്പോഴാണ്
on
ഇത്
the
ഫിഗോനെ
firm
തന്നെ.
side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Totti demonstrating
nice.
his defensive quality there. Well, it's Shevchenko. Now it's Stojkovic. Shevchenko.
Yes.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Yes, thank you.
Well, it's not taken him long.
എനിക്ക്
That's
കിട്ടാൻ
clear booking.
എനിക്ക് ഒട്ടും വേണ്ടാത്തൊരു പ്ലെയർ ആയിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ
Gathered
പിന്നെ
round and
ചുമ്മാ
they are clearly
കിട്ടിയ
concerned.
നേരെ എടുത്ത് നേരെ സ്ക്രീൻ തുടങ്ങി നേരെ എടുത്തു നേരെ കറക്കി നേരെ കിട്ടി. ലൈക്ക്
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one.
തന്നെ
Figo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Delivers the Totti! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a good ball through.
okay, nice track back from Theo Hernandez.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. India have the chance to go the other way.
അത് വേണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ഒത്തിരി ടൈം തെറ്റിപ്പോയി.
Alonso. Oh, played right into his path. He's onside. Chance,
Goal.
surely.
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Tries to pass it through. Bale! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want
Offside.
to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Of course. അറിയായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശം എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇടാൻ പറ്റിയില്ല.
Xavi Alonso. The less said about that pass, the better. Figo. Kerkez. No way through. Quality ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's brought him down.
It's a penalty.
And it is a penalty. India presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front.
ടോട്ട് വെച്ചടിപ്പിക്കായിരുന്നു.
1-0, just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
India have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Stojkovic. Played into space. That's been intercepted. India leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Figo. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He has found a way through. Flings in across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Hakimi.
വാണ്ടേക്ക് അവിടെ വരെ പോയി. ബ്രദറെ build up. You should be staying in the center back. You're a center back.
So far, just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
India looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
Number 23.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Coming on the field, number 10. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Ready?
Oh, good
Yes.
effort! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Fitz.
Oh, nice. Great save from Manala.
Safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Batistuta. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
എല്ലാ ഭാഗ്യം.
Has shown him a yellow card.
ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചപ്പോൾ റെഡും
Concern
തരും.
on the faces of the players standing around him here.
ഓൾറെഡി റെഡ് ഇട്ടും എടുത്തിട്ടില്ല. ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Oh, nice. That's a great try.
Reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Bale. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Wirtz really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's going for... Oh, it's come off the upright.
Substitution. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings. Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai going face to face with his great rival. Haaland. Rashford in acres of space out wide. So no flag here. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Really nicely done. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Bale. That is good strength. Bale! India can consider themselves just about safe now. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Pedro Porro. And it's Bellingham. He's found space here.
Substitution. Automatically matte idu on aakittekonu samsung defensive attack.
Chouameni.
Kare njanadu on aakitte engane oorma enikku varunilla.
Bale stood up well to him there. And it's Rashford.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No way through there. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bale. Hernandez does well not to be outdone there. Aims beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nice goalkeeping from Manuel Neuer.
And the referee brings it to a close. India are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout.
Okay. And തലവേദനിക്ക്
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We can expect,
So it's down to business here.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
You can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
It's a promising position. No, that's too long. Baresi kicks it up from the goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Stojkovic looking for options for movement.
Oh, nice.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Oh,
well played, well sorted out. Figo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? India have a free kick.
Don't mess with the player who knows skills, bro.
Rijkaard. And it's Figo. Can he get it through? Ball in towards
That was a great cross. Like tip top on the talak തന്നെ പന്തുവനെ correct ആയിട്ട്. That's how you serve.
India with the corner. There first.
ഇങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ serve ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a pop.
അങ്ങനെ ഇടത്തേക്കാളും അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുമായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ പക്ഷെ അത് കറക്റ്റ് അവിടേക്കായിരുന്നു അടിച്ചത്. Figured first
It was careless and it has proven costly. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave. You felt it was coming. 1-0. Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Something is biting.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Hold on, you can. Run, bro, run.
That's fabulous.
Ready.
Hangs one in.
Oh, boy.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Knocks it into space. He's got away. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Nice.
And he's heaved it away. And here's Danny Olmo. Oh, that was vital. Portugal genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups. Well, that's the impression I'm getting. Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Goes down, but nothing given. Tries one from
nice shot. Great
the
shot.
wrong side.
Nice shot. It's a
Did the
great
keeper
shot.
have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one. Stojkovic can so cleverly bypass the press. Driving on and making good progress.
Potte.
Danny Olmo getting this one clear. And this could be the final action of the first half. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 3 coming up.
Oh, Shevchenko on correct ആയിട്ട് കൊടുക്കണം. ഷോർട്ട് കോർണർ ഒരു 2 ഓപ്ഷൻ അടിക്കാം. എന്നിട്ട് ഡാഷ് അടിച്ചിട്ട്
And that has been cleared. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. India go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for.
നമുക്ക് എന്തായാലും ഫിഗോനെ മാറ്റണ്ട. ഫിഗോനെ ഈ ഹാഫിലും കൂടി നിർത്താം. കാരണം ഹാളൻഡിനൊക്കെ ക്രോസ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് നോക്കട്ടെ എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് അറിയണം. ഞാൻ ക്രോസ് ഇട്ട് നോക്കിയായിരുന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞല്ലോ, പക്ഷെ പോരാ. കുറച്ചധികം മാച്ചസ് അങ്ങനെ കളിപ്പിച്ച് നോക്കിയാൽ അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു എഫക്റ്റീവ്നെസ് മനസ്സിലാവും.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he couldn't finish. Haaland has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Torres! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard clears it away. India have the chance to go the other way. Kubo makes a move down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I was thinking of using Figo. Figo അങ്ങോട്ടേക്ക് ഓടുന്നില്ല, അതാണ് ഞാൻ പിന്നെ.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and oh, that is asking, can he finish? And there's a goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
throwing കിട്ടിയിരിക്കുന്നു. We have got throwing.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Number 18, Hazard. And it's Ronaldinho. Kubo is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Nicely weighted ball. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bruno Fernandes. And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And Dijk making good progress on the right-hand side. And that pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Nice, great save from Malnur.
Looking for the run. Tries a shot! Ronaldinho. Now it's Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was
Silvestre
and it's
I would like to try a cross with my Figo.
Looking to receive it in space. He is through here. Ball swung in. Safely in the keeper's hands. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out.
Pass it down.
Oh, shooting chance!
അല്ലാണ്ട് വേറെ സ്പീഡ് ഞാൻ കൂട്ടി കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ എന്നാലും അത്ര സ്പീഡ് കാണിക്കുന്നില്ല. പിന്നെ അവൻ്റെ കാലിൽ പന്ത് കുഴപ്പമില്ലാണ്ട് നിൽക്കും, അത്രേ ഉള്ളൂ. വേറെ വലിയ പാസിങ് അത്യാവശ്യം കൊള്ളാം, എനിക്ക് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. പിന്നെ ക്രോസിംഗ് ഒക്കെ അത്യാവശ്യം വിടുവാണ്, അതൊക്കെ സൂപ്പറാണ്.
Breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Ronaldinho, distributed tidily. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free.
അവന് 76 ഫിസിക്കൽ കോണ്ടാക്ട് ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ
And that will be
ആ
the final act.
RWF ആണ്, പക്ഷെ ക്രോസ്
Well, don't you
സ്പെഷ്യലിസ്റ്റ്.
just love
അപ്പൊ
it
ഞാനത്
when a plan
RMF
comes
ആയിട്ടേക്കുന്നു.
together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
A quick reminder today that
How do you look back on the game?
എനിക്ക്
then,
തോന്നിയത്
John?
എന്താ വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഫിസിക്കൽ കോൺടാക്ട് 76 കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ അതിനൊരു തെറ്റ് കിട്ടി അവൻ തെറിച്ചു വീഴും. ലൈക്ക് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് സോ ഫാസ്റ്റ് അവൻ പെട്ടെന്ന് വീണു. വേറെ അങ്ങനെ വലിയ പ്രശ്നം എനിക്ക് തോന്നിയില്ല. അതാണ് എനിക്ക് മെയിനായിട്ട് തോന്നിയത്. പിന്നെ ക്രോസ് സ്പെഷ്യലിസ്റ്റ് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് അതിൻ്റെ രീതിയിൽ കളിക്കുള്ളൂ, അങ്ങനെ ഓടി അകത്തേക്ക് കയറാനും നോക്കത്തൊന്നുമില്ല. പിന്നെ AMF ഇട്ട് കളിപ്പിച്ച കുറച്ച് നൈസാണ്. പുള്ളി ക്രോസറാണ്, അല്ലാണ്ട് മീൻസ് പണ്ട് വിങ്ങർമാരെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ക്രോസിങ് ചെയ്യുന്നവന്മാരായിരുന്നല്ലോ. ഇപ്പോഴല്ലേ പിന്നല്ലേ അത് റോള് ചേഞ്ചായി ഗോള് അടിക്കുന്നവന്മാരായത്. ഈ റൊണാൾഡോയും മെസ്സിയൊക്കെ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞ പിന്നെയാണ് അത് മാറിയത്. അതിന് മുമ്പ് വരെ റൈറ്റ് വിങ്ങിലുള്ളവൻ ക്രോസ് ഇടുക, ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ്ങിലുള്ളവൻ ക്രോസ് ഇടുക. അതായത് ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ്ങിലുള്ളവൻ ലെഫ്റ്റ് ലെഗ് തന്നെ ആയാലും കുഴപ്പമൊന്നും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പോൾ ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ്ങിലുള്ളവൻ കൂടുതലും റൈറ്റ് ലെഗ് ഇടായിരിക്കും, കാരണം ഗോൾ അടിപ്പിക്കാനാണ് അവരുടെ മെയിൻ ഒരു ഇത് വരുന്നത്. എന്താ പറയുക, അവരുടെ ടാർഗറ്റ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവരുടെ ടാസ്ക് ഗോൾ അടിക്കുകയും ക്രോസ് ഇടുക, രണ്ടും കൂടി. പണ്ട് ക്രോസ് ഇടുക എന്നായിരുന്നു മെയിൻ പരിപാടി.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they're quick to get it back. Good ball, good take. And this is Figo. Plays it across. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't
Oh,
too
no,
clever.
third Ronaldo
The
കടക്കൊന്നല്ലേ. Nice.
cross had to be denied.
And it's hoisted clear. Paris Saint-Germain
പഠിക്കാൻ
are
നിനക്ക്
looking
ഇനി
to
നിന്റെ
go
സ്ലാട്ടിനെ
forward
തന്നെ
now.
തിരിച്ച് നിനക്കെതിരെ വരുന്നതൊക്കെ കാണാം.
No, that's been intercepted.
നിന്റെ സ്ലാട്ടല്ല, നിന്റെ കയ്യിലിരിക്കണേക്കാളും ബെറ്റർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള സ്ലാട്ട് വരുന്നതൊക്കെ കാണാം.
He's well positioned. And Shevchenko!
Shevchenko scores again.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
ഷെവ്ചെങ്കോയുടെ 10ാമത്തെ ഗോളായിരുന്നു.
Sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
India have taken
Offside,
the lead.
offside, of course.
Yeah, it's rare that one
മരു
is
മൂന്ന്
enough
പേരും
goal,
ഓഫായിരുന്നു.
Peter. I get the
മൂന്ന് പേരല്ല,
feeling they'll be
രണ്ടുപേരും
wanting
ഓഫായിരുന്നു.
another as soon as possible.
രണ്ടുപേരല്ലായിരുന്നു, ഒറ്റ മാത്രമേ ഓഫ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, പെലെ മാത്രം. But still I got offside, so yeah, happy.
India currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. It's a really well measured ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Now it's Cantona. Owen! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot. Figo going like a man possessed at the moment. In towards the back stick.
അത് കാനെടുത്ത്.
And it's claimed by the keeper. India can certainly afford to see this half out now and
നിനക്ക്
reset during the
എന്തായാലും
break.
റൊണാൾഡോനെ മാത്രമല്ലടാ, അതിന് മറ്റേ ഫുള്ള് ഡബിൾ ബൂസ്റ്റർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള
Oh, that is good.
കാർഡ്സ് ഒക്കെ വെച്ചിട്ട്
Super
ആൾക്കാർ
running,
വരണതാണ്.
sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so
അപ്പം നീ
determined.
വിചാരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഇതിനെതിരെയൊക്കെ ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു? എന്നിട്ട് അതേ ഒന്നിനും കളിക്കാൻ അറിയാത്തവന്മാരായിരിക്കും ചിലപ്പോൾ അതും കൊണ്ട് വരണത്.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is
ത്രൂഡറാ
unapologetically consistent. It's
ഫിഗോ.
almost personal.
എന്തിനാ ഒരു മാഗ്നറ്റിക് ഫീറ്റ് എന്നുള്ള സാധനം ഉണ്ടാക്കുന്നത്
Added time.
എന്നെ കാണാൻ?
They get a throw in.
അതാ പറഞ്ഞു.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So, no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
India just about ahead.
അപ്പോണന്റ് മാത്രമായിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ ഇറക്കി വരും. നമ്മൾ 10 ഷോട്ട് അടിച്ച് അതിനകത്ത് 10 നമ്മുടെ ഗോൾ അല്ല അവൻ്റെ ഗോൾ സേവും ചെയ്യും. എന്നാൽ അതൊക്കെ ക്ലിയർ ചാൻസ് ആയിരിക്കും. എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഗോൾ കയറുന്ന ഉറപ്പുള്ള ചാൻസ് ഒക്കെ ആയിരിക്കും. എന്നാൽ അവൻ വന്നിട്ട് ഒരു ഷോട്ട് അടിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യും, അത് ഗോളും കയറി നമ്മൾ തോക്കുകയും ചെയ്യും.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's a key interception. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
ഇവനെന്തിനാ മാഗ്നറ്റിക് ഫീറ്റ് കൊടുത്തത്? ഇവന്റെ കാലിൽ നിന്നാണ് ഏറ്റവും പെട്ടെന്ന് പന്ത് പോണ്.
Oh, look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
അതൊക്കെ വരൂടാ, പക്ഷെ ടൈം
Now
എടുക്കും.
it's Rashford. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
ടാമോ മാനലിനർ ക്ലച്ചായിട്ട് കയറും.
And he's quick to get rid.
ഫ്ലാട്ടർ എനിക്ക് തന്നിട്ട് ഞാൻ എന്നാ കാണിക്കാൻ?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. It's Roberto Carlos! Carlos made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ വരുമായിരിക്കും. ഇപ്പം അങ്ങ് വരുമല്ലോ, ടൈം എടുക്കും. ചിലപ്പോൾ വരുമായിരിക്കും, വരാനുള്ള ചാൻസുകൾ ഉണ്ട് കുറെ. പക്ഷെ അത് എന്താ പറയുക, ഒരു
Rashford
1%
going
hope
face
on
to
the
face with his great rival. Skims what Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. The cross.
ഓഫ്.
And he's straight offside.
അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ കളിപ്പിക്കാറായിട്ട്
He's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
പിന്നെ എനിക്ക് കിട്ടുമായിട്ട് അടിക്കാം. ഞാനില്ല എന്തോരം അവനെ തരത്തൊന്നുമില്ല. പിന്നെ
Schneider did incur the wrath of the referee and deserved himself a booking in the process. That pass has been well intercepted.
അതെനിക്ക് വാൻബ്യൂട്ടറാണ് തരാം.
Quality ball. This is a promising build-up. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
അല്ല, വാൻബ്യൂട്ടറിനെ തരാൻ
Good
പറ്റില്ല.
line.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pele. Leicester cuts it out. The ball has bounced loose now. He is through here.
Well, there's
with a
plenty
great
to like about
tackling.
this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
കറക്റ്റ് ടൈമിംഗ് എല്ലാം തന്നെ.
Leicester defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. India can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well timed, excellent interception. In with the challenge. Looking to play him in. Figo, the magician in chief, his feet twinkling.
1 minute added time.
Ronaldinho. He's having a hit! Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Olise.
And we're done.
Olise.
It's a super show all round. Both sides
എനിക്ക്
doing their
ഡെസറേറ്റ്
best
പോയാൽ
to
തരാൻ
impose
വേണമെങ്കിൽ.
themselves, but one evidently undeniably
പിന്നെ
better
എൻ്റെ
at it
കിടക്കണ
than the
ഒരു
other.
നെയ്മറുടെ ആവണ തരാം. പിന്നെ ആരാ, പിന്നെ തുറാമിന് ആരാണ്? തുറാമിന് ഞാനങ്ങനെ ഉപയോഗം കുറവാണ് ആലോചിച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, പക്ഷെ എന്നാ ഉപയോഗം ഉണ്ട് എന്നാലും എനിക്ക്. Okay, now we have 3 people watching the stream. Okay, so currently we have won 3 matches, or last 3 matches. നമ്മൾ ഹാട്രിക്കിൽ നിൽക്കുകയാണ്. നമുക്കിനി അടുത്ത മാച്ച് ജയിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ ഡിവിഷൻ 2 അടിക്കുന്നതായിരിക്കും. ഡിവിഷൻ 2 അടിക്കില്ല, സോറി, മൈ ബാഡ്. ഈ മാച്ച് ജയിച്ച് 50 പോയിന്റ് കിട്ടിയാലൊക്കെ ഡിവിഷൻ 2 അടിക്കുള്ളൂ. 50 പോയിന്റ് കിട്ടൂല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 45 പോയിന്റ്, 45 കിട്ടില്ല, 50 പോരാ, 60 പോയിന്റ് അത് കിട്ടില്ല. ഈ 2 മാച്ചും കൂടി ജയിച്ചാൽ നമുക്ക് സുഖമായിട്ട് ഡിവിഷൻ 2 എത്താവുന്നതാണ്. പറ്റുമല്ലേ, 3 ദിവസം കൊണ്ടൊക്കെ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. ഞാൻ നിനക്ക് നെയ്മറിനെ തരാടാ, നെയ്മറിനെ തരാം, തുറാമിനെ തരാം, ഞാൻ ബരേസിനെ തരാം.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too.
ഞാൻ ത്രൂ ഇട്ടത് പോയതുമില്ല.
That has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned. Now it's Stojkovic. Shevchenko. And that is well cleared. That's a throw.
സ്ട്രീക്ക് കളയണ്ട, എനിക്ക് താല്പര്യമുണ്ട്, അറിയില്ല. ഐ വിൽ ട്രൈ.
He slings it in. Costa Curta gets it away. And the counter is on. And it's O'Shea. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Although, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Ribery.
Yeah, Ribery is
and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot.
Oh, what a save.
Rudiger is there and he can get that clear.
Sendam.
Stojkovic. Lovely feet. And this is Shevchenko.
എടാ അടിക്കടാ ഷെവ്ചെങ്കോ, അത് നല്ല പാസ്സായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ അത് എത്തിയില്ല.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Rooney. Figo, who is rarely short on confidence, distributed tidily. And this is Figo. And he won't reach that.
Bro, Figo, why?
Los Angeles really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot, but with some yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter attack thanks to their pacey options.
അത്രയൊക്കെ സ്പീഡ് കൊടുത്തേക്കണ്ടപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു ഇത് ഓടും, ഇത്
Leterex
പറക്കും.
conjures time and
എവിടെ ഇത്
space where few
ഓടണമില്ല,
can.
പറക്കണമില്ല,
Totti
നടക്കുക.
gets on his bike and on the move.
ഇട്. ആ
Figo.
അപ്പോഴാണ് എൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്ന് നിനക്ക് എന്തിനാണ് മാഗ്നറ്റിക് ഫീറ്റ്
Either
ഒക്കെ
side
തന്നേക്കണം.
giving way. It has been tight.
ബ്രോ വൈ
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. This is Messi. That's going in strongly. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And it's Totti. And he's worked it through.
റോഡിഗർ
Rudiger
എടുക്കും.
promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Not doing bad on the first 45 minutes. Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
സ്റ്റോയിച്ച്കോവിച്ചിനെ
So
മാറ്റുന്നില്ല
it's simmered along nicely
because he
for
was
45
playing
minutes, but still no
exceptionally
goals.
good.
It is 0-0 at half-time. Down to business again.
India have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He has found the way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
എൻ്റെ പൊന്നടാ, ഇതിപ്പോ നേരെ ഗോള് കയറിയെന്നല്ലോ.
And it's Messi. Messi running with intent. Takes a shot.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's managed to get himself
Great
offside.
block by Van Dijk. എന്നെ ബ്ലോക്ക് ആവാൻ ചെയ്ത്.
Can he get it through?
Of
Whatever
course.
happens, that's the kind of movement
Hey.
which raises hope.
Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, easy pickings there. Otto. And here's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think both teams can help themselves
ഗ്യാസില്ലാസിന് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുന്നു?
with better
അത്
movement.
പാടാ. എൻ്റെ ഒരു ഗ്യാസില്ലാസ് ഉണ്ട്, അത് ഞാൻ
There's
തരില്ല.
not enough happening at the moment, and essentially their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
നമുക്ക് ഗ്യാസില്ലാസിനെ കിട്ടണമെങ്കിൽ എന്താ പറയാ, ഈ ഷ്മൈക്കലൊക്കെ ഉള്ളവന്മാരോടെല്ലാം ചോദിക്കണം.
An inevitable outcome, too much traffic.
എടാ അടിക്കാൻ ആ ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ഷോട്ടൊക്കെ നിനക്ക് എന്തിനാണ്? ഫസ്റ്റ് ഷോട്ട് ഇല്ലായിരിക്കും എനിക്ക് വേറെ.
Leterex. And it's Kubo.
India really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Messi.
ചുമ്മാ ടാക്കിൾ ചെയ്ത് അവിടെ കിടന്നാ നന്നായി.
But not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
ഗ്യാസില്ലാസിന് ദേഷ്യം വരുന്നുണ്ട്. ഓ, ദേഷ്യം
And we
വരുന്നുണ്ട്.
have our very first corner.
എൻ്റെ നേറിനെ തരത്തില്ല.
Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. O'Shea receives it in a good position here.
That's nah.
Finally the breakthrough.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection.
and that's priceless. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
India really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Can he get away here? Now, can they get him away? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes have
Los
been
Angeles
indicated.
nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
ഞാൻ അങ്ങനല്ല
And that is that. Like a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times...
ഇതല്ലേ 16 വിൻ 17 ലോസ്. ഇനി അടുത്തത് നമ്മൾ 17 ജയിക്കും. ഇപ്പോൾ 18 പിന്നെ തോക്കും. പിന്നെ 18 18 അവസ്ഥ. സീറ്റ് ഇരുപതൊന്നും കൊണ്ടൊന്നും കാര്യമില്ല മോനെ. നീ ഒരു 10 ജയിക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ നിനക്കൊരു 30 പോയിന്റ് വെച്ച് കിട്ടും എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ സുഖമായിട്ട് നീ ഡിവിഷൻ കടക്കും. പക്ഷെ ആ 10 നീ ജയിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ 20 ഒന്നും പോരാ. കാരണം ഞാൻ അന്ന് എത്ര 76 കളി ജയിച്ച് 87 തോറ്റ് 25 സമനിലയും. അതായത് 100-130 മാച്ച് കളിച്ചിട്ട് അന്ന് ഡിവിഷൻ 1 അടിച്ചത്. 32 തോറ്റ്. ഡിവിഷൻ 2 കയറാൻ പോലും പറ്റില്ല എനിക്ക് എപ്പോഴാണ്.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
എല്ലാ കളി കിട്ടും തോന്നുന്നു.
Oh no, this does not look good. Works it forward, and it's Roberto Carlos.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the corner. He takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
There was no getting to that. No getting to it.
ഗോള് കൺസീഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നതനുസരിച്ച് പോയിന്റ് മാറത്തൊന്നുമില്ല. നിന്റെ തോൽവിയും ജയവും അനുസരിച്ചാണ്. പിന്നെ അവന്റെ റേറ്റിംഗ് എന്തോരുണ്ട്. അവൻ ഡിവിഷൻ 2 പ്ലെയർ ആണ്. നീ ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു ഡിവിഷൻ 2 പ്ലെയറിനെ തോപ്പിച്ചെങ്കിൽ നിനക്കൊരു 30-40 പോയിന്റ് കിട്ടും. അതല്ല, നീ ഡിവിഷൻ 3 തന്നെ കളിക്കുന്ന ഒരു അത്യാവശ്യം റേറ്റിംഗ് കുറഞ്ഞ പ്ലെയറിനാണ് തോപ്പിച്ചെങ്കിൽ നിനക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന പോയിന്റ് 20-ഓ 22-ഓ കുറച്ച് കുറവായിരിക്കും. നിന്നേക്കാളും നല്ലൊരു പ്ലെയറിനെയാണ് നീ തോപ്പിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ അത് കൂടുതൽ പോയിന്റ് അവർ തരും എന്നുള്ളതാണ് വ്യത്യാസം.
Aimed beyond the defence.
That was lovely, that. He's found a way through.
Has a look up.
It's rising! And the ball's come loose here.
Garcia.
Herring off to the ball here. India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Kukchu, he's put away. Kukchu!
Nesta.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Kukchu deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cruyff. And it's Kukchu. Eto going about things with real menace. Rijkaard. And claimed it back swiftly. Ball played for Kukchu.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of
Atrudra.
time to reply.
First time pass ഒക്കെ
Albert
ഉള്ളതല്ലേ?
Ferrer
First touch
drives
was.
forward on the overlap. Totti. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get onto this?
A heavy challenge.
Ribéry. And it's Rijkaard. Cruyff. Best.
Best.
Nice
George
looking
Best.
ball.
Added time.
Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. That's the end of the first 45.
Nice cross.
And it's
Thank you.
certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. India coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's time to announce today's
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
റെക്കോർഡിന് അടിക്കാമായിരുന്നു.
So we're underway for the second half.
റൈക്കാർഡോ?
India really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Ronaldinho. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, he's found support out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
മക്ലിസർ വേണ്ട.
Albert Ferrer. Cannavaro. Totti.
മക്ലിസർ ഈസ് നീഡഡ് വെൻ യു നീഡ് എ ഡിഫൻസ് ലൈക്ക് ഡിഫൻസീവ് കേപ്പബിലിറ്റി കുറച്ചുകൂടി കൂടുതലുള്ള ഒരു മിഡ്ഫീൽഡറായി എടുക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ
Best.
ആണ് അത്യാവശ്യമെങ്കിൽ മാത്രമേ അവനെ
Here's
ഇറക്കേണ്ട
Cruyff.
ആവശ്യം. കാരണം അതിനാണ് അവൻ ഏറ്റവും
Well
ബെസ്റ്റ്.
aimed comfortably.
ഓവറോൾ നന്നായിട്ട് കളിക്കില്ല എന്നല്ല, ബട്ട് സ്റ്റിൽ
That is good alertness.
ഓ
Albert
കന്നാര്.
Ferrer. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He's picked his way through. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Deftly away.
What goes up one
Oh,
day
there's a probing
must
ball.
come
Might
down.
come loose. Rashford is someone who's always looking to... Oh, he's been caught napping. A big chance, decent chance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's
തന്നെ
got the job
ജോർജ്
done.
വെസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് ഡിഫെൻഡ്
Well,
ചെയ്യണം,
that
അറ്റാക്ക്
tackle was
ചെയ്യണം.
immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And drive! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cruyff really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there,
and he knows it all too well.
ഹാളൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് കയറിയില്ല, അത് കയറേണ്ടതായിരുന്നു. I don't know what happened.
Rijkaard. Defending was strong and firm. Costa Curta. And it's Cruyff. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Totti, and he's in on goal. Shot a goal! And it's been hooked away. India now in a position of desperate urgency. Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Oh, good take in a good area. Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute.
No, that's been intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, efforts, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Make sure to watch the screen for an information.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
India really didn't do an awful lot right there.
ഞാൻ അടിക്കണമെന്ന് കയറാത്ത, ഐ എം നോട്ട് ഏബിൾ ടു സ്കോർ. ഐ എം ഏബിൾ ടു ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചാൻസസ്, പക്ഷെ എനിക്കത് ഗോൾ അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. ജോർജ് ജോസ് വിടുവായിട്ട് കളിച്ചു, നമുക്കാണൊന്നും ചെയ്യാനും പറ്റിയില്ല. അവൻ ബെസ്റ്റായിട്ട് തന്നെ കളിച്ച്, ബെസ്റ്റ് പ്ലേഡ് ആസ് ബെസ്റ്റ്. സ്ട്രീക്കൊക്കെ പോയി. എപ്പോൾ പോയതാ? ഇതിനുമ്പത്തെ കളി ഞാൻ തോറ്റില്ലായിരുന്നു. നമുക്കപ്പോൾ ഈ കളിയും കൂടി തോറ്റി നമ്മൾ ഹാർട്രിക് ആവും തോൽവിയിലും. തോൽവി നമുക്കൊരു പുത്തരിയല്ല. ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് സംതിങ് ന്യൂ ഫോർ മീ. പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് ഡിവിഷൻ 2 എങ്കിലും അടിക്കണമെന്നുണ്ടാവേ. ഇത് നടക്കുമോ എന്നറിയില്ല. ചുമ്മാ ഒരു ഇതിന് ആയിട്ട്. പക്ഷെ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഉള്ള കേട്ടോ, നന്നായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഫീലിംഗ് മോർ എന്താ പറയുക, ഒരു നിന്ന് കളിച്ച് അവിടെ നിന്ന് നമുക്ക് പണിയും തരാണ്ട് നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരു ഇതായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ കറണ്ട് വന്നോ? ഉറക്കം. വീഡിയോ എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്തില്ല. Because of Monday must come down.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
unshakable.
The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
എനിക്ക് ഇവിടുന്ന് ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഇരിക്കണ മുറിയിൽ നിന്ന് പുറത്തേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങി കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഭയങ്കര തണുപ്പാ. തണുപ്പാന്നല്ല, മീൻസ് എൻ്റെ മുറി ഭയങ്കര ചൂടാ. ഞാൻ ജനലൊക്കെ തുറന്നിട്ടില്ല കിടന്നുറങ്ങണം, പക്ഷെ എന്നാലും കാര്യമില്ല.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play.
I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball.
Red card.
But his pace and ability to track back are
should give
huge
him red
pluses.
card.
So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
It will be taken by Luis Figo, but it will be a cross.
Harrison is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Terrific effort! In he goes again! There it is!
Yes.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Yes, നല്ല
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഈ ചൂട് കാരണം വീട്ടിലിരിക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒന്നും ഇടാറും ജേഴ്സി ഒന്നും ഇടാറില്ല.
And it's Shevchenko.
പിന്നെ ജേഴ്സി ഇടുന്നിട്ട് സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യുന്ന ടൈമിൽ ജേഴ്സി ഇടണമെന്ന് വെച്ചിട്ട് ജേഴ്സി ഇടുന്ന.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Balde.
അത് പുതിയ ബാലിന്റെ
Long way forward to join the attack. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here. Ribery!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever and nice.
ആഡംസ് കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് എക്സ്പെക്ട് ചെയ്തു.
Might be. It's Totti! And the keeper has reacted
superbly.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
റൈറ്റ് ബാക്ക് കുറച്ചുകൂടി ബെറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്ന പ്ലെയേഴ്സിനെ
He's rising! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Shevchenko. That is good strength. Spread out to the left. Ribery has the space to scheme.
ഞാൻ കേളടിച്ച് സ്റ്റണ്ടിനാ ഞാൻ അടിച്ച് പക്ഷെ അത് കേള വന്നു.
Balde is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Figo. Totti.
സ്റ്റോയിസ്കോവിച്ച് കളയല്ലേ.
Shevchenko knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is just correct chance. It's off target and by quite.
കിക്കിംഗ് ബോറൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. എത്ര 97 കണ്ട് കിടപ്പുണ്ട്. 99 ഉണ്ട് ഫുള്ള. അതിൽ കൂടുതൽ പോകത്തില്ലല്ലോ. ലൈക്ക് 99 വരെയാണ് മാക്സിമം വരുള്ളൂ. അതിൽ കൂടുതൽ പോകില്ല. അതിൽ കൂടുതൽ പോകായിരിക്കും കേട്ടോ. ഞാൻ നോക്കിയില്ല. പക്ഷെ അവന് സ്പീഡും നല്ലോണം ഉണ്ടോ. പക്ഷെ ഉള്ള സ്പീഡിന്റെ അത്രയും സ്പീഡ് അവന് തോന്നൂല അവനെ ചോടുമ്പോ.
It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now I'd just
India
like to read
come
out
in
our
leading
stand
by
members
just
who
the odd
celebrated
goal.
their birthdays today.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. India leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Thinks one through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pedro Porro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Figo. Very nicely done. He slings it in. Cleared without hesitation. Still just a single goal between the sides. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Offside.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field, number 80.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Substitutions taking place.
Valde. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. And this is chance for a shot! Tries to think it through. That's the throw.
Substitution on the field, number 5. Raul. Coming on to replace him is number 8. Scholes.
Rizal finding himself in space. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great ball if he can get there. India have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Ronaldinho considers his options. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pedro Porro. Now it's Kubo. Kubo. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ത്രോ ഇൻ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അവരുടെ ത്രോ ഇൻ ആണ്.
Scholes. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through.
Bangladesh really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Right
time.
Adams spots it and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land.
ഫേക്ക് ഷോട്ട് ഇട്ടറാ, കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ഞാൻ
And
ജയിച്ചു.
the referee brings it to a close. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically.
1513 നമുക്കൊന്ന് 1414 എന്തെങ്കിലും ഈ അക്കൗണ്ടിന് എന്തെങ്കിലും കണക്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടോ? ഇങ്ങനത്തെ നിൽക്കണേ 1400, 1416, 1517, 1510, 1503 ഇതൊന്നും മാറ്റമില്ല. തലേ I will stop the stream after I think ഒരു 2 മണിക്കൂർ ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ കാണുന്ന നിർത്തും. 2 മാച്ചും കൂടി ഉണ്ടാവും. വണ്ടി ഓടിച്ചതിൻ്റെ തലവേദനയൊക്കെ എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഉറക്കം വരുന്നുണ്ട് ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട്. തലവേദനിക്കണം. ചുമ്മാ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഹാഫ് നമുക്ക് റാഷ്ഫോർഡിന് ഫോമില്ലല്ലോ, സോ വിൽ ട്രൈ ഹിം ഔട്ട് ഇൻ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് ഹാഫ്. ഉറങ്ങണമല്ല, എനിക്ക് തലവേദന എടുത്തിട്ട് ഫീലിംഗ് ഹെഡേക്ക്. നല്ല തലവേദന.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Grimaldo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Gonzalo Inacio. Figo. He's on it. Can he get away? And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, sweet feet. Hernandez. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's decided to go for it. He has found a way through. Good chance here. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. The ball's gone astray. Hazard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard. Stojkovic. Kadiolu cuts out the pass. And it's Rashford. Now it's Shevchenko. It's a really well-measured ball. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shoots! It's
Nice.
And
Nalla
a
pass,
trademark
nalla goal.
move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
India have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition.
Oh, what has happened here? Rashford. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
1 minute added time.
Chance!
Assi.
And that brings the first half to a close. India are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Hello, everybody.
Okay, they got hit
Now,
with that
we would
one
like to
sucker
ask
punch,
you all to
but
kindly
I don't
stay
think there was
seated
much
during
wrong
the
with their
match.
overall
Thank
approach.
you for your
I think the
cooperation.
boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
India looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0.
തുടങ്ങാത്ത. Why is it taking too much time? Like, why are you taking this much time?
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 6.
Paris
Down to
Saint-Germain.
business again.
Mbappe.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Okay, nice.
Number 2. Shevchenko. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Some resolute defending there.
Number
He's gone
9.
forward.
Leterex. Number 23. Kvaratskhelia.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Number 18.
Offside.
Kamal. Number 21. Danny Olmo. Substitutions taking place.
Pedro Porro.
Kubo.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Space for him to turn and look. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's tidy. No, he can't get past him. That has ended up in no man's land.
That was lovely, that.
Flashes it across.
കറക്റ്റാ ഗോൾഡ്
Takes
കാലിലേക്ക്
it
ഇങ്ങനെ
without
പോകും.
any fuss.
ഗോൾഡ് കയ്യിലേക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെയാവും കാലിലേക്ക്.
And it's Rashford. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super fine. Nice interception, well timed.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That'll be a throw-in.
തന്നെ ത്രോയിൻ വന്നു.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
എടാ ഞാൻ
He's
അവനെ
gone astray.
ഇങ്ങനെ മുകളിലേക്കൊക്കെ ഇട്ട് ക്രോസ് ഇടുമ്പോൾ മുമ്പിലേക്കുള്ളവർ കൊടുക്കണേ തന്നത്.
been cut out. Well played. Just about up to 75 minutes. He has a look up. He's on the finish! And there's a goal. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have this save. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now this could be a chance. And this is Figo. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Grimaldo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that looks a decent ball. Figo! That is decidedly lacking.
That's a boxer.
That's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Consider the match. Okay, thank you. ഞാൻ തോറ്റെന്നേക്കാം, നിങ്ങളങ്ങ് ജയിച്ചോ. എനിക്കങ്ങ് വേണ്ട. ഇപ്പോൾ കണ്ടു, നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ 16 വിൻ 3 ഡ്രോ 16 ലോസിലായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ 18 വിൻ 3 ഡ്രോ 18 ലോസിലേക്ക് പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. വിച്ച് മീൻസ് കളിച്ചതിൽ എല്ലാ കളിയും നമ്മൾ ജയിക്കുകയും ചെയ്തു, ബാക്കിയുള്ള എല്ലാ കളിയും നമ്മൾ തോക്കുകയും ചെയ്തു. സോ ഇറ്റ്സ് 50-50. പക്ഷെ നമ്മൾ ഇടയ്ക്ക് വെച്ച് ഡ്രോ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് കുറച്ച് ഇത് ശരി. പതിനെട്ട് 3 18 മീൻസ് ഞാനീ മാച്ചും കൂടെ ഉള്ളു, അത് ഞാൻ നിർത്തുക. ബിക്കോസ് ഐ നീഡ് ടു സ്ലീപ്പ്. ഗോ ടു സ്ലീപ്പ്. അങ്ങനെ വിൻഡ്രോ ലൂസ് ഇട്ടു. ഞാൻ പെട്ടെന്ന് എനിക്ക് കത്തിയില്ല. എപ്പോഴാണ് കത്തിയത്? മൈ ബ്രെയിൻ ഈസ് നോട്ട് കറൻ്റ്ലി ബ്രെയിനിങ്. ഓൾറെഡി എനിക്ക് തലവേദന അതുകൊണ്ട് എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും തീർത്താൽ മതി എന്നുള്ളൊരു ചിന്തയിൽ വന്നപ്പോൾ അതുപോലെ ഒരു സ്ട്രീമിനകത്തുണ്ട് എന്താ, ഞാനിരുന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ ഉറങ്ങുക, എഴുന്നേറ്റിട്ട് പിന്നെ കളിക്കുന്നു, പിന്നെ ഇരുന്നിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നു. പണ്ട്
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very...
Oh, good fly! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, there's the clearance. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though, who was ever so determined.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Header! Looking for the run.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That has not gone well. White. Cleared it out of harm's way.
നീ ഓർക്കുന്നു, നീ കണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ലേ?
In by Messi. Deflected behind for a
ഞാൻ പിന്നെ
corner
ഇരുന്നാണ്
kick.
എനിക്ക് ചിരി വരും. അത്
Well,
ഞാനിരുന്ന്
Leverkusen
ഇങ്ങനെ
with the
തൂങ്ങുക.
corner.
എന്നിട്ട് ഞാനിരുന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ കളിക്കുന്നത്. ഇടയ്ക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ കണ്ണൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ തുറന്ന് നോക്കാൻ നോക്കുന്നു.
Oh, how that cross missed
ഇങ്ങനെ
everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It
പിന്നെ
warrants
ഇങ്ങനെ അടഞ്ഞു
a finishing touch. Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, and the finish! He scored! Was there ever any doubt? Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him.
ആ റോട്ട് ഗ്ലോറി ആയിരുന്നു, റോട്ട് 1800 ആയിരുന്നു.
The first breakthrough. Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. And he's managed to get free. Ribery. Now the ball in. And that is well cleared. And he's quick to snatch it back. Raul did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Haaland! Haaland! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Cristiano!
Level in a trice! Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
എടാ അതെങ്ങനെ അവൻ ഇട്ട് കൊടുത്ത് അവന്റെ കാലിലല്ല വന്ന് തന്നു, പിന്നെ എന്നാ നിങ്ങൾ കുഴപ്പം? സ്റ്റിൽ
Desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong. It's starting to look very interesting, this. Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is clearly merited for me. Now they...
Charlie, അതാവൻ സേവ് ചെയ്തു.
Zanetti gets it away.
No, that's wild.
Raul. Now it's Haaland.
Offside.
No, it's come to nothing. Short changes him with that pass. Mateus!
എടാ
Magnificent from Mateus!
നെക്സ്റ്റ് അവിടുന്ന് മാറി നീ പന്ത് അടിച്ച് പഠിച്ചു വേണ്ടി മാറി.
He just crashed it in. I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
നെക്സ്റ്റ് സുഖമായിട്ട് അത് ഡിഫെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's a shade optimistic. Ribery. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Those of you making their way
So there was the first half. I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Number 23, Ribery. Number 6, Shevchenko. Number 24.
Okay, so I'm going to play this match. This is my last match. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ നാളെ രാവിലെ പറ്റിയെന്നൊക്കെ നോക്കാം.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
ഞാൻ സ്യൂട്ട്സ് ചെയ്താലോ എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ഈ സ്റ്റാൻലി പാരബിൾ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഗെയിമൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്, അതൊക്കെ ചെയ്യും. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വിജിൽ ചെയ്യണം. പക്ഷെ വിജിൽ ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് അതിനുള്ള സാധനങ്ങൾ മറ്റേ നമ്മൾ കണ്ണൊക്കെ ബ്ലിങ്ക് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അത് ലൈറ്റ് ഓഫ് ആവും. അങ്ങനെ
That's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. And it's Rijkaard. Sane. Nesta cuts out the pass. Pedro Porro. Kubo. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped. And it's Bellingham. Takes a shot! And he's
Bellingham.
stuck it away.
Damn.
Again, we are level. What a contest! Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
How's that for a class finish? Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
India drag themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's fabulous. He slings it in. Out of play for a goal kick. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Knocks it out wide. And he's quick to return it.
Leterex. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Now, can he finish?
Oh, nice save,
The
nice
assistant
save.
referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
I'll try to win this match maximum. പറ്റുവാണെങ്കിൽ മാക്സിമം ഞാനത് വിൻ ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കും. കാരണം ജയിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ ഒരു മാച്ചും കൂടി ജയിച്ചാൽ സുഖമായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഡിവിഷൻ 2 കയറാം.
Substitution. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Some good work on the right flank here. And now the breakaway. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Suarez. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. That is a
another
great knockout.
forward.
And this is Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Has a look and plays it forward. Elise. He's having a hit! Oh, he's done it!
Damn,
Oh,
what a
that's
goal
got
is
to
it?
be it! This has to be it!
Nah, that's...
And that will be it. India pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
India never quite
Nah,
got to grips
short
with this
on
game, Peter. They looked slow.
അല്ല ഓളിസ് അവിടെ ഗോൾ അടിക്കുന്നൊക്കെ പക്ഷെ ഇത് ഇങ്ങനെ പന്ത് പോയ പോക്കുണ്ട്. Okay, so we have got back to our rating that we started in, and വിശ്വാസിരാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ തുടങ്ങിയത് 1417 റേറ്റിംഗിൽ തന്നെയാണ്. If I am sure, I think I started in 1517. നോക്കട്ടെ. 1516. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മളപ്പോൾ ഒരു റേറ്റിംഗ് എക്സ്ട്രാ കൂടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. So yes, that's our progress right now. അങ്ങനല്ല അങ്ങനെയാ. കുഴപ്പമില്ല. എന്ന് തൽക്കാലം നിർത്തുവാണ്. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ് ദ സ്ട്രീം. ഇത്ര നേരം കണ്ടെന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും താങ്ക് യു. സോ യാ, ഐ ഫൈനലി ഗോട്ട് ടോട്ടിന്ന് ആളും മറുപ്പി ഫിഗോനെ കിട്ടുമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചില്ല. എനിക്ക് താല്പര്യമൊന്നുമില്ലാത്ത പ്ലെയർ ആയിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. എനിക്ക് വലിയ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടൊന്നുമില്ല, കാരണം എനിക്ക് വലിയ ഗുണം തോന്നിയില്ല. നോക്കാം, അറിയില്ല എന്താവുന്നു. കുറച്ചുകൂടി മാച്ചസ് ഒക്കെ കളിച്ച് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ അറിയാം. ഓക്കെ, സോ താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ വാച്ചിങ്. Leterex is signing off for today. തലവേദന പറ്റൂല. ഓക്കെ. ദാവൻ മറച്ചു പോകുമ്പോൾ തെറി മണ്ണ് നാളോരം പഠിച്ച നെന്നിൽ